Hello everyone, we're Small Town Needleworks. I'm Jade.
I'm Kim.
And this is Floss Tube number 86. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
It is.
It is.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we've kept up with our paper or not, you know.
I wrote it down, unless you missed one.
That's what I'm saying. We think it's 86.
We have a few new subscribers this week. Welcome.
Yes.
We're glad to have you here, and if you've only watched the last couple of weeks, I hope that you'll stick around till we get back to our normal selves. We're usually a crazy
antics.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some crazy news for you today too.
We're usually up to some kind of no good.
Yeah. We're working on 2 years, aren't we? Next month? August?
Is it?
I think so. 2 years of this?
I think so.
I think in August is our 2 years.
Wow. Man, time flies.
Yeah.
When you're having fun.
Yeah, making nonsense.
And I remember whenever I asked Jade to do it, I was like, for real, I mean, you're going to do it. I mean, that means you'll have to come to my house once a week.
And I have, except for if one of us were sick,
mm-hmm.
or we had other things going on.
Yep. So, both of us is stuck with it. You know we must enjoy it. Or you're glutton for punishment.
Misery loves company, so.
Oh, gosh.
We've got some news today. We've got some things to show. We got things that we forgot to show again last week.
Mm-hmm.
Mom's got something that's not stitchy related, but it's cute.
It's crafty.
Something
I did this past week.
I have a pathetic amount of stitching on each and every one of the projects I'm going to show you. It's probably like 1 or 2 strands, maybe.
I only have 3. I only have 1 whip and 1 FFO.
I mean, it's pathetic how much I stitched this week, and I hate that. But it's just there's things going on.
Yeah, that will.
Hopefully, my aunt will be released to drive and everything next week at her doctor's appointment. So at least there's 2 days out of the week that I don't have to get out, run around, and be tired by the time I get home.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
what do you want to go over first?
I don't know. Let's see here. We could do the stitching stuff.
You want to do our previous finishes, FFOs?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Okay, 2 weeks ago, right? I released these.
It was our first week. I got an eyelash. Our first week back from our hiatus.
Yes.
We had released 2
yes.
patterns.
One was August, a year in the hoop.
Yep, and August is upon us, coming up this few days.
So
4 days, 5 days.
If you want to get that and get it done, it's a pretty quick stitch. It's fireflies, party lights, lemonade, watermelon. And we finished it in this red.
Check. I don't know. Was it Pioneer Woman?
No, it was.
Oh, it was from the strawberry.
I forgot who done that.
Strawberry
fabric.
Fields.
Maybe.
Line of fabric.
Yeah. But anyway, there's that. August Year in the Hoop, available in our Etsy shop. And our second release when we came back
was the
first
this summer.
In a 4-part series.
This is summer window.
Just looking out the window to summer.
Yep.
With the little bee skips and bees and
Bee-hoo?
Or beehives. I don't know what they're called.
Well, they're probably beehives and that word you just said.
Yeah, both.
Okay. What is it called? Bee what?
Skip.
Skip?
Yeah.
Any bee lovers out there? Tell us if we're wrong. This one is stupidly, but it's secured with magnets, and yes, I put the magnets on the piece and the washers on this, okay?
But that's okay. It's only going to be 4 parts, so...
Mom was like, I thought you knew while I'm gluing these things down. I'm like, no, I didn't know. And then I fixed it instead of, like, replaced, like, tearing it apart and putting magnets on the other side and washers. So we've got some other smaller magnets we'll just use for the other pieces that'll go with it. But yeah, until then, I'm not an expert. I do not claim to be. Anything that I do, I'm winging it, and I do not know what I'm doing, period. Point blank.
So, you know, fall window or autumn window has been designed, and I think Jade's going to be stitching it, but it will be released later, and we'll let you know why.
I'll go ahead and start it, but yeah, and then let me get that one, put it behind you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so those are those.
You want to start with your width?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and show this one too. This is a FFO, but this is my next whip, is the Christmas stitch along that we're doing for me and Artie the Vintage Stitcher. This is Christmas Movie Stitch. It's available in our Etsy.
I stitched that one.
And I'm stitching the one as a SAL, sort of. It's a stitch at your own pace, start wherever you want.
I thought you were going to say stitch at your own risk.
Yeah, well, stitch at your own risk, because it's kind of what's happening here. But I didn't, well, I guess I got 2 words-ish. It's still not a lot, in my opinion, but I'm doing this. This fabric is Snow Flurries Opal from Live and Die in LA. Not in LA, Live and Die LA. But I got Is My and this little candy cane and the little red things right here, and that's, oh, and I guess I probably finished the light bulbs too. So I guess I got more on this one done than I thought, but it just didn't feel like a lot.
Those candy canes were a booger to design.
Yeah, they look cool though.
Sometimes it's really hard to make things round,
yeah,
and curvy with X's,
squares,
squares basically. It can be difficult.
Let me go again.
Yeah.
This right there. So I was in a Christmas mood, I guess. I pulled the Nutcracker by Country Cottage Kids. Pulled this one out. I've got so little left to do. It's ridiculous. I was like, I need to finish this. So I didn't finish it, and I didn't get a lot done on it, but I will show you here.
But she thought about it.
I did a little. I got 3 snowflakes and those little button things done. That's pretty much it.
It's so cute.
Put this here, put this here.
I love it.
Thanks. So what I worked on is these little pink things right here, and these 3 snowflakes. So once again, not a whole lot in my opinion, but you know, I love this one. Mom picked this one out for me year before last.
I think so.
And it was like what did we?
Advent.
Yeah, our Christmas Advent we've done for each other. It's like floss and
a stitchy Advent.
Stitchy Advent. This was like my big thing, I think. So, and I love nutcrackers. So, yeah. There's my progress on that.
So, I have a whip, but I can't show you the pattern, of course, because it's going to be a new release. I'll let you know.
Is this going to be a...
What? Yes.
Okay, well then, are you allowed to show it?
Yeah, you can show sneak peeks.
Okay.
Anywho, you would never guess what it is, even if I show you. So this is what I have so far. I'm really excited about it. I like it. I will tell you that it is Christmas
related.
So,
but it's different from.
Yeah.
But I really haven't seen anything like it at all.
It kind of looks more wintry than Christmas, sort of.
It does.
With the exception of a couple of things.
So we'll say more winter, but yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't say.
I'm going to say more wintry. Let's leave it at that without spoiling it. So then, let's just do... This is real pathetic here. This is the Mystery Evergreen.
I didn't even get to work on mine this week.
This is the first part. Part 2 came out last week. And part 3 came out this week. I haven't even printed it out, right?
I printed it.
I didn't.
But I ain't even started week 2.
Exactly. Okay. That's why this is still here, because I'm still working on week 1.
I got high hopes. I printed it, but I haven't even started the second part.
I've got a stitch or strand in here. Just leave that. Let's just put this over here for a minute.
One of these days,
I was working on it in the car when I was waiting on my aunt in physical therapy, so...
One of these days when we get enough business that we can hire model stitchers, we'll have time to do other things.
Yeah. Okay. So, here's this. My progress is this little corner. Like
The border?
2 strands. It literally is just from like 4 stitches over in this part. Like that's all I've done this week on this. Like this little slip right here.
It's cute. I can't wait to get it done though. I think it's going to be really cute.
Yeah. Me too.
And I really think it's just going to say Merry Bright.
It's either that or maybe I did the yellow on the bottom of the stars here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure all I did was that green part. If anything, it was like half a star right here and one little star. I can't remember if I did that last week or this week. So there's that.
Do you want to go ahead with your other one?
Oh, and this is on wood, fabric flare wood. 14 count. I didn't say for my other one, but I don't even know what it is. And then my last whip is also pretty pathetic.
Which I didn't get to work on at all.
This is the Haunted Halloween Mystery SAL. It's not a mystery anymore, all of it's out, but
so cute.
It's on 18 count that I dyed myself. And I'm using classic Colorworks, but not all the same. All I did was the bottom of the NG and the exclamation point.
It's so cute.
I think that was like two strands. Like, that's it. And technically that was like 1 strand.
Somebody commented on your lobster claw.
I replied today.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And they liked it so much they ordered some.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I really think it's really great for Halloween stuff, especially with that variegation.
It's good for either a pumpkin or a moon. Or
We'll look at it in the...
Yeah, I like it.
So, there's that.
Very cute. And then, this is September, A Year in the Hoop. And it will be available in the Etsy shop when you watch this video. I hope you guys like it. I think it's really cute. And it's all about the sunflowers. So this is September, A Year in the Hoop.
I love it.
So, just use some black Rit Rack and
some
like a mustardy yellow color fabric. I made a black bow with a little sunflower.
This fabric was part of the fabric that I kind of inherited. Not really, but Grammy inherited it for somebody else and then sent it to us. So
it's
still still using things.
Oh yeah,
out there.
we sure are. Every time we finish something with fabric, we pretty much have a stash of any color.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean,
every color of the rainbow and more.
Yep. So, anywho, there's your September year in the hoop. I hope you guys like it. Very cute.
I'm gonna exchange out July for September, I guess, right there.
And then my crafty item that I wanted to show you guys. My cousin, she's in college, and before she goes back to college, she was doing. She's artsy and she paints.
She's
and
not doing an art.
I think
major.
So. Maybe, pretty sure.
She's very talented, like can paint, like draw and paint.
I mean, mine don't look like what hers look like,
but it's still really
good. It's fine. I think I did all right.
I think you did. I'm gonna go the next time she had. This is her second one, I think, and then
no, I'm pretty sure she's had at least 3 or 4.
Well, I didn't get invited, or I missed out because I don't have Facebook. Either way,
that's probably what it is.
Probably, I was invited to like her first one ever, and something happened, or I don't know what happened then. And then this one, I was not feeling very good and stayed at home. I just needed a couple of days where I didn't leave the house, so. I'll be going next time she has one, though.
Anyway, it was a paint class, so we all got to paint a picture, and this is my painting.
I think she did a really good job.
The sun
and this
was not in her painting. I made the sun up at the end and added it to mine because I thought it was just calling for a sunset.
It looks really cute.
So,
and it was fun. They only had 4 colors, like primary colors, and then
we had red
and
blue, yellow, and white and black.
So I had to tell her today. I had to give her a little miniature art class herself, like elementary, middle school. I was like, your primary colors are, I'm pretty sure, red, blue, and yellow. And I was like, did you never take an art class? No, they didn't have one. Nope. Like, well, no wonder you don't know what Roy G. Biv is. But they only had those 5 colors, and they mixed all the colors to get these different shades of browns. And I think it's really cool. Can't wait to go next time.
I was telling her, you should have seen the variations of the colored sand. Some of them kind of looked like baby poo-poo. Some was a little green, like some was yellow. It was hard, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. And what was even harder is you would make your mixture within hopes that you had enough of that mixture to paint the area. And there was a time or two where I didn't have enough, and then having to try to recreate that mixture was like awful. It was awful, but it was fun, and I think it turned out cute. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm not no Picasso or nothing, but hey.
It's really good, though.
It was fun. So, anyway, I just thought y'all might want to see that because it was, crafty.
Something I always drew in school when I was bored was like a miniature sunset on my papers. With a palm tree. And the little X's like that, like just with a pen or a pencil. That's something I always drew. Like a little hill, a sun, and a little palm tree.
I mean, look at all the different shades of blue in here that we... And we blended and beat the tar out of it. She said, just beat it. And I was like, beat it, beat it, beat it. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I was aggravating her again because the last time she sung something, it flags it for like an extra 20-minute scrub down from the AI or whatever and showed her what it does.
I was like, Lord help if they think that my singing sounds anything close to the real thing.
But, yeah.
All right, our little news bit.
It's only 20 minutes. We're done with our crafty stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is all the news bit. Well, not really. That's 2 different things there. For one, first off, we decided last minute to do a craft show this weekend
because It's already paid for. We paid for it a year ago when we were there. It's the Mount Eagle Mountain Market.
If y'all were here and y'all heard about it, because we got absolutely drenched. I'm pretty sure I put a picture in here or somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we were soaked, like absolutely drenched. Like I was walking in water in my shoes.
Yep, it came a monsoon. It's not supposed to this time, but we'll see.
We applied. Before we decided not to do any more craft shows, this was last year, we applied to be under a pavilion and paid like $10 extra. So they haven't exactly told us, but they'll tell us when we get there where we're at, and we're really, really hoping we'll be under the pavilion. For one, because it's going to be almost like 100 degrees this weekend. It'll be at least 100 degrees with the heat index. Like, it's going to be a hot one. So,
and the other reason that we're doing this is because if you guys haven't been here or you're new to the channel, I used to crochet a lot. I still love to crochet, and I still have a lot of yarn.
That's how she got started in the stitching era, I guess you could say.
But I did crochet a lot, and I sold crochet, and I did quite a bit of craft shows where I sold my products, and Jade helped me a lot at those. And then when I learned how to sew, we started sewing items to sell at the craft fair along with crochet products. So with that being said, when we started designing, we didn't have time, and we just kind of wanted to focus on the cross stitch design business. And so we have a lot of crocheted items, and I mean a fair amount of sewn items that is just here in a tote, not doing anything.
Tote and a bag.
We want to get rid of those. And so,
for one, because right now all they're doing is sitting there, so we marked the heck out of them.
So we have marked them down tremendously.
We're giving these things
basically giving them away. So if you're in the area and you want to go to Mount Eagle
Mountain
Arts and Crafts Show,
it
is this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, July the
hold on, 29th and the 30th.
Yes, all day. I think it's 9 to 4, 9 to 5, something like that.
Food vendors,
Central
they
time.
have all kinds of craft things. They have people who do canned goods,
baked goods,
a lot of them.
Woodwork.
I think there might have been 1 or 2 people that was like that direct sale stuff last year.
Oh, yeah.
1 or 2, maybe 3, but out of all the like 100 vendors there, I don't even know how many there was, probably 50 to 100.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it says 100 on the website.
Okay, so out of the 100, there was like 2 or 3. So like everything's hand or homemade. It's a good time if it's not raining. Yeah. I mean,
yep. So if you live in the area, you want something fun to do, or if you want to come get some items from us or meet us and say hello, we'd like to see you.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're having to, after we get done with this,
we're going to load up
this video, we have to load up the truck and get that set up, because we got to go tomorrow, which will be Friday, to set everything up. And then she has to be back to take my sister to therapy, and we have a dinner.
They have a dinner.
Like a dinner party, I guess you would say, with a couple of friends that have invited us over for dinner tomorrow night as well. So tomorrow's just busy. So,
and then whenever I get done here, after we've done this, I have to go home, do the video stuff, and turn that into a pattern.
And I have to do my church work, because I'm sure I've said it, but I work part-time as the church admin for my church, and I usually do my work on Mondays and Fridays, and
Saturdays sometimes.
Yeah, every now and then I'll go and print the bulletins on a Saturday, but
that's not happening.
All the work part usually gets done on Friday.
Oh,
So I need to do that because I'm going to be busy. I mean, I might can fit it in by the time we get home till I go to dinner.
I wouldn't do that. Maybe.
Either way.
You probably could, but...
Either way, we just made ourselves extra busy this week because we're going to try to get rid of that stuff so I can get it out of my house and
we made ourselves
less chaos.
We made ourselves extra busy with this all in the same, 24 hours. We decided... She sent something to me, and then I made an executive decision to just...
I said...
dive in the deep end.
I said, we need to do this.
The deep end.
I sent it to her and said, we need to do this. So, we did this.
Yeah, we did
this. But we, Small Town Needleworks, signed up for a wholesale show, the Needlework Marketplace, online. It is August the 25th through the 28th.
Yes. I'm sure you can Google it and get the details.
It's an online wholesale market.
I think it's free to people to attend, to shop.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a shop out there wanting to buy patterns.
Yes.
It's really weird. I've never seen anything like this. It's like a virtual craft show.
Yeah, you have a booth.
Like a booth. Like if you, the way they have it set up, and it's I guess the website program that they're using is mainly marketed, I guess, towards people who are doing fairs, like job fairs and things. Like those banners and things on the sides of your booth or whatever. But it's all digitalized. It looks like an actual set up booth. You can put your pictures, you can change the colors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea what to expect or what the heck we're doing. We're just doing it.
But we know we have paid our money and we have signed up and we are out there and we are on the list. Our little logo is out there.
It's on
with everybody else's, and we feel so special.
Yeah. So we're doing it.
We don't know if we'll sell one pattern, but the only way to find out
is to do it.
So we have dove in head first.
No floaties.
What I will say is that if you're one of those people that's been wanting paper patterns, please, please, please email, call, smoke signal, whatever you got to do to your local needlework shop. And if they're attending this online needlework marketplace, let them know that we are there and that you would like to see them pick up our patterns. Having said that,
we don't know what we're doing. So, what she said, we're going to have probably a select few technically in our booth or showcasing in our booth.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna have it set up to where we'll have our email and stuff on there. We'll have our Etsy page so that people can see what all patterns we have available.
Mm-hmm.
And if they have questions and whatnot, you can actually pop in and be sitting there and video chatting.
Mm-hmm.
You can make appointments.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna have every pattern that we have listed, but it will be available.
Yes.
For purchase.
We'll have some of our best sellers available on there, but we'll also have our Etsy linked. So if they want to look at our Etsy and see all the options of other patterns that we offer, they'll be able to do that and purchase those wholesale patterns as well. And we will have at least 2 that I know of.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can fit any more, but we will have 2 market exclusives. So that being said, those market exclusives, if those are purchased by the shops at Marketplace, they will have those for 30 days before we will offer them as a PDF on Etsy to give them a chance to sell, what they've purchased so they can stay in business. So we're all happy.
With all that being said, we're in the market for a new printer, a different printer.
We do know how we can get our paper patterns printed.
We have a way to print our patterns the best way that we know possible, but we would really like to be able to do it at home.
For one, accessibility, being able to print them as soon as someone says, "Hey, I want however many patterns," we can print them.
Do
instead of having to drive 45 minutes.
We can do that, and we can have them done the next day to be able to ship them basically within 2 days. But it's a matter of, if we can do it at home, it would make our lives so much easier, because we have to drive 45 minutes to an hour in the direction of
Chattanooga.
On Earth, right there, and traffic is terrible. So, and for me, and putting it on their website and the way you have to order it, you have to do it by page. It's doable, but it's not conducive.
And to get the best price from them, you have to order 100 at least of each page of a pattern.
Yeah.
So, we're just starting, so we don't think we're going to sell hundreds of each pattern right off the bat. I mean, it'd be great if we did. It'd be awesome, we'd
work our little fingers till they bleed. But we don't want to have to do that if we can get around it. So, with that being said, the Epson Eco Tank 2803, whoever said that one is good, we got a garbage one.
We did. I know there are people out there that use theirs and they love it.
Ours is garbage. And I will say it again, it's garbage. It was messing up on the actual patterns that we were printing. You couldn't print more than like 30 without having to go in there and do like a clean. And then even when you were doing that, something was happening, and it was putting
smudging on the
ink
back
on the rollers. So you see these like streaks down the back. Absolutely. Now, if you're just doing one or two things, like if I have it at home, just for my personal stuff, that's fine. That was not.
It's not quality enough for us to feel okay with selling it to people.
No.
So we're thinking, we are looking at some sort of laser printer.
Yeah, laser printing would be the best.
Because that is
and
what
also probably something else
Staples used. That when they printed a sample out for us, we were like, yes, that's what we want it to look like. So if we can invest in a laser printer for home and get that same result, and it be cheaper,
even if it took longer, because obviously if we did it at Staples, they can have like hundreds done in the matter of like that. Even if we can have something at home that makes it easier to just set it, forget it kind of thing.
Yeah. So anyway, if you have any recommendations, leave them in the comments. Let me know.
Leave out the Eco Tank.
Elbow just popped.
I will. We're gonna probably take that one that we have back, or I'm gonna try to do a warranty claim or something on it and see if they will tell us what's wrong with it or why it's doing that, or send us a replacement. Something, because we could still use it, and we would still use it for like black and white, but it's garbage.
Yeah, but let me know what you think about September, a year in the hoop.
Yep.
We're excited about the marketplace. Wish us luck. Send all your good thoughts and prayers.
We'll need them.
Yep, we have a month to prepare.
I wouldn't even say we have a month. We have a month of days, maybe. 25. Yeah, we have like 30 days to get ready for this, right? Okay. This weekend is completely booked up. Starting now, which is Thursday, all the way to Monday, completely booked up.
Yep.
Then, our sister texted in a group chat and was like, hey, we should go to Pigeon Forge before I go back to work. And I was like, I have no money. And then they were like, well, we really want to go. So I reckon we're going next weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Girls trip.
The girls trip. And that's
me and my two sisters and Jade.
And we will have our cross stitching with us, but as far as really businessy things, that's, you know, out the window. So.
But that's okay, because we have a lot of cross stitch we need to get done too.
Yeah, we do.
Because we have 2 market releases that have to be done within that 30 days. And then I really would like to have at least 1 more or 2.
So.
Oh, and this one that I'm actually working on is a 9x10. So it's not that small. I mean, it's a larger pattern.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing that one.
Jade's doing the one that's 5x7. So.
I got enough large and
it's got a lot of stitches in it, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does.
We're super excited about it. I love it. I think you guys are gonna like both of them.
Anyways, stay tuned for the shenanigans. Sorry, we talked a lot about our printers and other things, but you know what? It's just how life is.
Yep. We will update y'all next week on how this crazy weekend
turns out.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we can use the money we make this weekend next weekend.
I actually thought about that.
Let's do that.
I actually thought about that.
So don't forget, I'll do Mom's spiel because she forgot last week. We were off our rockers.
Yeah, we didn't do anything last week.
Make sure you like this video, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy. All that is in a link below. Just 2 clicks and you're to wherever you need to go. Yeah. Comment.
Tell us.
Let us know what you think about September.
And printer recommendations.
Please, if you
preferably laser printers,
not the EcoTank.
EcoTank is not laser.
I'm just saying printers in general. If it's a really good printer and it has really good printers, if it's a really good printer and you recommend it, that we will take a look at it and take it into consideration. But if it's an EcoTank, that's just. We've had our feel with it for a few months and we're not pleased with it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. But y'all have a good weekend, good week. We'll see you after our craziness.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
See you guys next week. Bye.
Toodaloo.